Hi, hello. Welcome to the first official video blog for Tales of the Insane Spiritual Eclectic. You may know me as Jackie, you may know me as Dracati, or Peace, or whatever you want to call me. Um, it's brief introduction. You already know me as a spiritual witch. I've been practicing for, I guess now is about 6.5 years now. I'm a mother of a beautiful little girl who just turned 3 recently, and recently I just turned 24. I know time just flies so quickly, it's unbelievable. I'm extremely new with video blogging, so I don't know how often I'm going to actually do this. I might just video blog, random things that I might be doing, whether it's, I don't know, because this whole spiritual video blogs, everybody does it. I don't really have any specific topics. Probably I might use this to do more ranting type of thing. I'll be quite honest. I prefer to do things in writing. I prefer to write down my thoughts rather than, record them and put them on video. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to experiment with new things. If you just don't do it, you gotta try it. But yeah, anyways, I do apologize that I haven't been blogging for the past couple months. It's been extremely busy, especially since, well, when I was working, I was laid off, for one. Right now, I'm in the process of getting my massage license so I can start working more actively in the massage therapy field. And I'm just looking at a lot of different options. I'm hoping to find, just more training and further expand on more like on the energy healing field and everything. I don't really know much to talk about on here, but I guess once I figure out a couple things, I'll record them and put my thoughts into it. I guess the simple way is that I'm just a simple person living a simple life. Eh, done some interesting things. Some things I'm just not going to talk about, especially with a brief relationship I had recently, which, not going to talk about it. None of your business. Let's just say that try to end things on good terms, but didn't happen. Yeah, so I'm back to the whole I'm not going to be dating people for a while again, because I'm not in the mood with dealing with that. And obviously, because I got into that issue, it's showing me that I have more things to work on myself, which, as I've been learning more and more, like attract like according to law of attraction. So the qualities I keep on seeing in, like, that I see as horrible, I'm learning that they're also within myself as well. So more things to work on yourself. I've been doing pretty good on getting more into readings. Like, I've been getting a lot better with my Book of Thoth deck by Mr. Crowley, and the Doreen Virtues Goddess deck that I got into quite a bit for a while. Still reading them. I'm still debating whether if I want to start, like, reading for others, or I don't know, because I do, like, other readings too, like, reading through omens, incense smoke. It's easier for me to do stuff with a pendulum, though. But, everybody's different on that one. You go by what your guts feel, and sometimes as you go further along, you can actually not deal with, like, using a medium and all that. I've also been taking up a lot of, like, different lifestyle changes too. Like, I've talked about converting to more healthy options, like diet-wise. Lately, I've just been looking more and more towards, like, vegetarian, vegan area. Like, earlier this year, back in January, I gave up dairy, for one. I haven't drunk any milk. I've barely been eating ice cream. I've been starting to give up cheese. And just, it's time. I just don't want to deal with it anymore, and I've actually been feeling a lot better just taking that food group out, and I've actually been cutting down on, like, my meat intake and all that, and it's interesting how much you feel better, but it's it's a long process. I That's really all that is. And but then again, I'm just also doing what my body's telling me to do, and just listening to my body, researching, see what feels right. Of course, I've been doing that for the past 6 years anyways, instead of following the whole, you know, other things. Just follow my gut feelings, and so far everything that I do when I follow my gut has been correct, and I don't know, it's just amazing what you can find. But then again, a famous person once said, you're remembering. You're not really learning, but you're just more or less remembering. So I'm on the path of finding, refining my memory, whether it's from a past life or DNA coding, everything. I will say this, though, like, I went to an interesting ritual tonight. Michigan holds, like, interesting pagan events, especially by the Michigan Education, or the Magical Education Council. They host this one ritual called Beyond the Veil, which is their Samhain ritual every year, and it was kind of nice because during the ritual I actually got to, you know, do something that, like, I've been not wanting to do, or not really wanting to do, but I've been wanting to do, but I've been procrastinating. And it's hard to believe when you're finished with it. It feels wonderful. I'm finding out that, like, ancestor work, I kind of want to do more of it and start getting back to, like, what my roots are going down. It'll be nice. Like, I'm kind of now motivated to set up the ancestor altar that I've been talking about and been just putting off. But it'd be nice to have, like, a little memory place for all my family members, and just be able to remember them each and every day, and most of all teach my daughter, where she comes from. At least on my side of the family. Her father's side is a whole different story, but as I said, I don't really like to talk about that too much. I know I probably put that several times in my blog before. I don't really like talking about things that I've had going on with her father, but hopefully she'll also be able to come to terms with that one. I'm really hoping that if she does start talking with her father more, then she'll, but that's just something that's going to be a long ways away, so until then at least she can figure out the roots on my side of the family, which would be wonderful for her to follow up on. So I really don't know how often I'm going to do video blogging. I'll see what I can come up with, but thank you for taking your time to watch this little rambling. As I said, I don't know how often I'm going to do these. If I do them once a week, it'll be a miracle for one. But yeah, I'll probably just do more writing at least. But until then, have a beautiful evening, day, afternoon, wherever you are. Namaste.